I'm coming!
There are some who call me Tim.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Shall we play a game?
Can you dig it?
Hey everybody, Tim Norris here. You know me as Gray Elephant. And today we are playing the bird game, Wingspan. I picked this up recently and I love the game. And I thought, how much fun would it be to go ahead and play a game with you? I am the Dapper Honey Badger. I've named my characters that I play against. This is Edward Longhorn, and this is Honey Peck. And we're going to play a 3-player game. The reason is because I think the AI is a little bit slow, and for recording purposes, I don't want to be having a long video waiting for the AI. There's something else I was going to tell you about this too, but we're not going to worry about it right now, I guess, because we'll get to it when I guess we get to it. I set my background. I like my little cottage back here. Now this game is not going to be quite as intuitive digitally as it is when you're playing the board game, but let me show you a little trick. If you click down here, it takes you straight to your board. So that could help you try to learn the game a little bit better digitally. Otherwise, it's all here. Just looks a little different. As we play the game, it'll click for you though. See up here how they're thinking? Now if you play with 5 players, the AI will think like that between each one of them, between each round. That takes a little while. I don't enjoy a 5-player game in this with the AI at all, but the 3-player game has been pretty sweet. Alright, so we do have our objectives that are up here at the end of each one of the 4 rounds. It looks like at the end of the first round here, we want to try to lay eggs with the birds with this type of nest structure. So when we pick our starting cards, we want to try to find those characters, don't we? Which is good. We do have 2 of them right here. Now, I will say this right off the bat. One thing I do feel in this game is that it's very important, in my opinion. I'm not very good at this game, so just take it with a grain of salt. That you want to try to get as many in this area right here that I'm circling, this tree area, the forest area, because that's where you get your resources from. And without resources, you're not putting birds down typically. So I do try to find characters for my starting that at least have those, but unfortunately, as you can see, I only got 1 of them from the starting draw with that. That's kind of a bummer, isn't it? But that's okay. If we look up here, we definitely want to try to find a bird with this type of nest, but it's not super necessary, but I still try to go for that if I can. But if we do look, this wood duck is going to pop up down here in the 3rd objective, so he's a good selection because he can go in water or he can go in the forest or the woods. I think we're going to pick him. I don't like having to pick one that takes this many resources right off the bat. I think it slows you down. I'm not sure that this is going to be a good video. I think I'm going to get my butt kicked. Look at my starting here, but maybe I'm jumping ahead a little bit too. So this one here, he's kind of a simplest one, and he could help me draw more cards. He's drawing more cards for me too. That's what I like. So possibly with more cards, I can do more abilities a little bit quicker. And he does just take a wild and a fish, whereas this one takes 3 more. And he's 6 points. He's 5 points. I think we're going to go with these 2 right here. I didn't have to pick 2 birds. I'm just deciding to do that on my own because I want to put him in the woods, and I want to probably put him down in the water, obviously, because that's the only place he can go. So I want to get him down first. So to be able to do that, I'm going to need 2 wheat and a cherry. So let's grab a cherry and a wheat. And then he needs a fish. So let's just go ahead and grab a fish. Now we're going to go to our objectives and try to choose between those. I could have looked at my objectives ahead of time. I just didn't really care. I'm going to pick what birds I want to pick no matter what. Alright, so birds that eat wheat. So birds that eat wheat, I need to get 5 to 7. I get 3 points. If I can get 8 of them, I can get 7. 43% of the cards, the birds eat wheat, so it's pretty easy to find those. Birds in your habitat with the, birds in your habitat with the fewest birds. So ties count. So I don't want that one. I don't want to have to go for the fewest birds. Let's just go with this one. Let's try to eat as much wheat as we can. Or seeds. I don't know if they're wheat or seeds. We're just going to call them wheat though. So Honey Peck is going to decide the cards that she's going to select, and then the game's going to begin. At the start of the game, it can move a little bit slow because the AI can take a little bit it takes a while for them to try to find out what they're going to do. So I kind of just like try to be patient. But once you get into second round, it goes a little faster because you got more decisions to make typically. So you're going to just click to start. So they're going to say, look, I have chosen to do this. I have chosen to make that bird, and put it. Now, if you want to, you can click on their boards. You can see what they're doing. Click on there. See? You can see exactly what he put down. So all players gain a cherry from the supply whenever he activates that. That's good for me. I like it when other players give me things for free. That's my favorite player. I think we're going to do the action here so that I can grab my second piece of wheat so I can get my wood duck down early. So we have 8 actions with the cubes over here. You see them? This is the bird feeder right here with all the available ingredients that I can choose from. So we're going to do action selection. We are going to select this. Now down here it's showing me what type of resources in the bird feeder are available. I want a wheat. So I'm going to choose this one here, and it tells me I can either pick the worm or the wheat. I'm going to take the wheat. And that was my turn. So I've got 7 more actions this round. And we already know what we're doing. We're going to put that wood duck down, right? Go wood duck. I like trying to get him up here in the forest as quick as I can because, like I said, resources are power. If you can get as many down as you can, plus he's going to let me draw cards along with resources, that's a good thing. So this down here is just telling me what the cost and the pay. And the reason that it's asking you that is because some of them, like this common loon right here, notice he's got a wild card. Sorry, I don't mean to keep making that pop up, but notice he's got a wild on here on his left one. So you can choose what type of resource you want to pay for him. All right, Honey Peck's making a decision. And then they're going to go, and then I'm going to go as well. So the next turn is real simple. Once again, I am just going to go ahead. Actually, I do think I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I thought about drawing a card first beforehand so that I can discard one. Oh, you know what? Now I don't have to because he activated for his ingredients and I just got a free cherry. That's exactly what I needed. So now I can go ahead and I can put my common loon down immediately. That worked out really good for me. So they're telling you what they've done. Gain food, they did their thing. So now I'm going to go down here into the water area because that's the only place the common loon can go. And we're going to build the common loon. So it's telling you what resources to pay. See, this is the wild. I only have a cherry and a fish, so that's all I can use, which is good. Now we have 2 birds down. And now we have choices to make. What do we want to do? I'm thinking we should draw some cards, but I think we should probably lay some eggs first. We do need eggs on my birds with those types of nests, and the only one I have is, well, I thought it was you, but it's not. It must be you. Yes. I can only put 1 egg on him, though. Hey, I get another cherry. I really like this guy. He's my favorite. Edward Longhorn, you're not too bad. If you win, I'm okay with that. But not you, Honey Peck, because you've not given me nothing yet. Alright, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to lay eggs. So we're going to use our action to do that. Now it's showing me I've got 2 eggs. Click on the birds to lay them. We are going to put one on this common loon because that works up here with the objective. But the second one we're going to go up here and place it on this wood duck. Because I can't place more than one egg on the common loon. Otherwise, I possibly could have. But this is saying egg on each bird. So really, as soon as the common loon has an egg, more eggs on the common loon ain't going to make a difference. So now what I want to do, I'm going to draw a card. But the good thing is now I have an egg to sacrifice to draw a second card. Alright, so I'm thinking I wouldn't mind trying to get one of them into the grassland right here. And the bush tit is the only one that's available at the moment. I know. I laugh at that name too. It's okay. So it's not really one of my favorite ones to try to build. He's not too hard to make or to lay down, but his ability doesn't really impress me a whole lot. Well, actually, now that I look at it, it's pretty good. And if it does combine good with drawing more cards, because I'm going to have a lot of cards in my hand, we're going to get that bush tit. Now, what we're going to do down here is we're going to sacrifice one of the eggs that we had just laid to be able to draw a second card. So let's do that. We're going to get rid of this one here on the wood duck. Now, we do have one here, but remember he's working with the objective, so we don't want to get rid of that one. So here in the forest, we're going to select that egg, destroy it, and now we go back to the cards. Now, if you notice, they didn't replace yet. That's because they only replace after you're done. So the bush tit has been selected. Now I have the choice of drawing a blind one if I like, or I can choose one of these two here. Now, if you recall, my objective is that I want birds that eat wheat. Neither one of these other two birds eat wheat, and neither one of them really impressed me all that much. So why don't we see if we can't get one that works towards our objectives? And we did. It's another duck. I'm just going to be full of ducks. So we did choose our two. And we are now going to, oh, I'm sorry. So we go here. It says the player with the fewest birds in the water area, because my common loon now is going to activate, because your objective goes from here, then it goes to here, and then it goes off the board basically, or your activation token. So I don't know who has the fewest, but it looks like it was Edward Longhorn did. Possibly Honeypeck. Nope, it was Edward Longhorn. So he gave me cherries, I give him a card. Even Steven. So I know what we're going to do automatically here. I think we're going to get some more resources in order to lay down our next bird. And I think the bird that we want to lay down is this northern shoveler. The reason I want to put him down is because he's got that nest that works towards this objective. It's going to be hard to get him down in time. We're going to try. I don't think I'm going to be able to get eggs on him before I run out of time. That doesn't mean we shouldn't try though. All right. So I could get rid of a card to be able to get an additional resource. I'm definitely not going to get enough resources in time to put him down. He takes a lot. Now I'm thinking about it, I might just get rid of him. I hate to do that because I like being able to draw cards and he is worth 7 points. But I'm not going to get him down this round anyways. But I could get this bush tit down. And I could get her down this round too. I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. So let's grab our resources. We are going to take that worm. Now if I wanted to, I could reroll all the dice. I don't want to because I want that worm. Now, I am going to decide right here. It's asking me, do I wish to discard a card to be able to take another resource? And I do. I'm going to get rid of my northern shoveler. I hate to do that, but it's going to happen. He's a good bird. Now that because there's none in here in the bird feeder, we're just going to re-roll all of them. Now we need another wheat. Unfortunately, we didn't get a wheat, did we? That's a shame. Let's grab a second worm. No, I don't want that. Well, it's happening. I don't think I can reset it. It is what it is. However, this now gets to let me draw 2 cards, but I am going to have to get rid of one of them. Draw 1 card. Each player gains... Oh, I actually like this one. I think... Yes, we will take this one. Okay, so I get to draw 2 actually. And then we'll take one from here too. There we go. I made a choice. There we go. But now I have to get rid of one. You know, I could end up putting this one down this round still. But I think because this one here is the one that least likely works with any of my stuff, we're going to get rid of him instead. Or her. Alright, Honeypeck and Edward are thinking what they're going to do. And then it'll be back to my turn. And I'm half thinking I might grab resources again. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, look at this. All players lay 1 egg on any one of those type of nesting birds. You may lay 1 additional... Oh, well, I don't know if I have any of those down, unfortunately. So yeah, no slots available to lay my egg. Skip this bird's power. That's a shame. I don't like missing out on free stuff, so I think we're going to get this bird down right now so that we don't miss out on that in the future. So this is going to cost me an egg though, but I will still have another action to go. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's put down Anna's hummingbird. Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll spin the worm. That's fine. No, I think I want to spin the cherry. Because I'll probably get more cherries later. Oh, I have to spin my egg now. I'm going to take it from the common loon. I'm just going to put an egg right back on him on the next round. So I'm going to just be right here, put 2 eggs. I was hoping to get more birds with those types of nests, but I've only gotten 1. Now, if you wanted to though, check this out. Let me show you some. See, I got that cherry back. That's why I decided to spin the cherry. I'm going to show you something real quick. So if you're ever curious of how well you're doing on the objective, just click on it. Right now, I have 0, but each of them only have 1. There's a good chance we're all going to tie. That's at least what I'm hoping for. So we are going to lay eggs with my last action. We're going to put 1 on the common loon. And then we don't want to put 1 on this one because we might get lucky and be able to do that for free. So let's put it back on the wood duck. Ta-da! Okay. And we all did tie. Yay. Everybody celebrates. Alright, so round 2. So round 2, I want sets of eggs, which means that it's going to count like 1 set of egg, 1 from each one, and then however many sets you have in each one of the regions. A little harder, given the fact that, you know, I do need to put a bird here and then 2 here to kind of like maybe even it out a little bit. I definitely need more bird here. There's only 1 place to lay an egg down here. But regardless, we're real close to putting this bush tit down. Let's go ahead and take some resources. I don't really want either one of these, but I will take the fish. Actually, yes, let's do it again. But I am going to take the cherry instead. Because I don't think I'm going to deal with a lot of fish and wheat type of birds that eat both. I mean, it could happen. So I get to take a second one, but I don't want the fish. So I'm going to re-roll. I want a wheat. Still can't get wheat. This game hates me. We'll take you. Alright, now it's going to say, it's going to go to this one here. Watch. Each player gains 1 resource from the bird feeder starting with the player of your choice. Well, all players gain 1. Not really sure how to choose who goes first. Oh, choose a player who will get the first one. I will choose you, Mrs. Honeypeck. You go. Okay. Did I not get my... Okay. Yeah, cool. I was hoping that both of them would be the same so I could re-roll and hopefully get my wheat that I wanted. But things aren't coming all up Millhouse this time. Let's just grab a fish, whatever. I got enough worms. And now I get to activate this bird, draw 2 cards, and then I'm just going to have to get rid of 1 of them. Wow, lay 1 egg on any bird? You're my favorite bird ever. I was hoping to try to find some with this type of nest up here for this next objective that's coming up, but that's not happening. You're only worth 1 point too, but you could be worth a lot more down in the long run. All players draw 1 card. Oh, he does go in this region that I do need to build. Both of these do. You know what? I'm taking both of you. I like you both, but I'm going to have to get rid of 1 of you. I'm going to change my mind because I have to get rid of 1 and I want to keep 1. Let's get this one and let's get this one. Yeah, these are good decisions. Now, we're going to get rid of you, Brant. Get out of here, Brant. Nobody likes you. Well, that was rude. I didn't mean to be so rude to Brant. Alright. Honeypeck's going, and Edward Longhorn, and then it'll be my turn. And I'm gonna put a bird here. And I've only got 6 more actions. So you lose as between each rounds you get less and less actions you can perform. So you really do need to try to get stuff down. How am I doing so far in this? So right now, and for this objective, I've already got one, but none of us have any for this one, so that's good. Glad to see we're all doing bad. Alright, let's put the bush tit down. So I have to pay extra for this because I can never get wheat. So I think that's a good choice. We'll spend 2 worms and a cherry. Just gonna have to be what it's gonna have to be. I should have spent that fish. I'm not paying attention at all, am I? Alright. I got a cherry back for free. This dude rocks. He's my favorite. I've drawn birds. I've gained food. Let's see what food's in here. Oh, hey, there is wheat now. Kind of almost want to grab it. But I also just want to lay, or put this bird down too. Let's put you down first. So we're going to spin that. I'm going to spend your egg to do that. And now I need more birds, don't I? So far I've only got 2 birds down that eat wheat. That's not right, is it? Yes, it is. I need more birds that eat wheat. Well, I'm not even paying attention. Seems like I should have had 3. Okay. I need to lay eggs. And that's exactly what I think we're going to do here. Let's lay some eggs. We're going to lay one on you. I'll lay one on you. And we're going to lay a... Oh, actually, I could spend a resource of my choice. And if I do, I could lay another one. We're going to get rid of that cherry. I want to lay another egg up there. There we go. Alright, man, we're cooking with gas. I've got 3 more actions to do. I think we are going to have to draw some cards. I'm sorry. I think that no available birds. Oh, I had one more thing to do. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. I was going to what I'm going to do for my next action. I think for my next action, I'm just going to draw cards because that'll give me 1, 2, 3 cards for sure. Possibly a 4th, depending on whoever has the lowest amount of birds in their nest thingy here. Okay, so repeat a brown power on another bird in this habitat. That's actually pretty cool. Draw 2 new bonuses. I think I could use this. We're gonna take you, bro. I pick you, Pikachu, and then I can take another one, which I actually like this one too. They don't eat wheat though, man. I'm not paying attention. When another player takes the lay A action, this bird lays 1 egg on another one of these types of nests. Do I even have any other birds with those types of nests? Let's take a look real fast. I do. I have the wood duck. We will take you then, bro. You're coming with me. And I think we want this one because I would like to draw another bonus card. Alright, so all players draw 1 from the deck. This is my card I drew, and oh good, he's got wheat. And then the player with the fewest, which was Edward. He's given me so many cherries though. I feel like this is Animal Crossing almost. Like I'm trading cards for cherries. Alright, well, now we have some things we can do. I want to go up here and go to the bird feeder. I think we're going to grab some stuff. I have 2 actions, so I should be able to... Oop. I really feel like I need to lay eggs again, though. I do. You know, as much as I would really like to try to play another bird, I think I'm going to just lay eggs instead. Oh, sorry. Don't skip. So we're going to lay an egg here. We're going to lay an egg here. And then we are going to get rid of a cherry because it don't really matter. And we're going to lay an egg up here. Okay. Because I laid eggs, I can now tuck a card behind your hand if you do. Behind this bird. If you do, also lay 1 egg on this bird. See you later, buddy. You're going behind my bush tit. Yes. And I got another egg for free. See how we're doing on this. I am smoking. Look at that. I'm cooking with gas. That'd be 5 points. I need this to happen. Oh, yay. I get to lay another egg. Can't go down there, which that's where I wish it could have gone. I can go there, or I can go here. Okay. This is my last action. I've played a yellow and I've laid eggs. Okay, so he just laid eggs. He still hasn't completed any sets though, so I'm still doing good in that. I don't know if I need to worry about laying eggs again. I was planning on it just now to try to make sure I can keep that lead, but you know, I might do it anyways because I don't think it's going to hurt. I mean, they're points regardless. So let's do it one more time. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to. So we're going to put one here. We will put one here. We will do this action, spin the fish to put one here. And I wanted to, actually, can I take that back? I don't want it there. I want it here. There we go. And now, oh, I see. Okay, so I've got 4, got 2. Try that again. We're gonna put it there. All right. Don't skip. What am I doing wrong? I'm sorry. So, oh, it reset all the eggs. I see. Okay, so 3, 4, 4. Okay, let's just put it there. Now, sorry, it's going to his ability. Do I want to tuck a card behind him? If I do, I could lay another egg. I think I want to keep these birds. I want to keep these birds. No, skip it. Those are my birds. All right. This will be the end of the round, and I should win this challenge. Hey, he gave me another cherry. I gave him all them free cards. Should. Oh, Honey Peck almost caught me, didn't she? Good thing I laid all them eggs there at the end, huh? All right. So, let's get some resources now. Thinking we grab, well, we could grab everything we need for him. So, let's do that. So we need the wheat. We need a fish. And we're going to go. Yes. We're going to start with me. And I want that fish. There we go. All right. And then draw 2 cards, and then I'll just have to discard 1. Ooh, that could actually work out great. And then, you know what though? Not helping me with my wheat thing, but he is. We'll just grab these 2. And then actually I think we're just going to get rid of him. Not him. You. There we go. All right. All right. Thinking we might put him down now, because he has that nest for this objective, and I want to fill that nest full of eggs. His are ready. Thank you for the cherry, bro. Okay, so let's put down the barrow golden eye. Yes, that's the resources. Click on a bird from any habitat to spin an egg. I will spin your egg, my man. Bam. All right. Now I can start laying some eggs for free if they lay eggs. All right. Back to me. There you go. See? Just got that ability. And he's full, damn it. I can put it there, though, because he's wild. Ooh, wild. There we go. Oh man, this is crazy, isn't it? Okay, so I need him down now. So I need either a cherry, a worm, or a wheat. I have a cherry. I want to put you here is where I want to put you. Correct. And I will spend your egg, yes. And why do I get to choose a food from the bird feeder? Oh, when played. Gain all the worms there. Oh my god, that is amazing. I didn't even pay attention to that. I thought it was a action that you get afterwards. So that worked out amazing. Look at all my worms, which works great because then I can put this one down now. All right, so where do I want to put you? I think I'm going to put you in the grassland in here because that's going to work with this last objective. All right, so I need to lay eggs, which I got plenty of time for that. Let's put you down. We will use that. And your egg. And now a new objective. Birds that have at least one egg laid on them. Birds worth less than 4 points, which I've got 2 of those, but I've got 5 of these right now. So we're going to go with that one. We need more though. Okay, so now I need to lay eggs. Lots and lots of eggs. Lay eggs, babies. Okay, so let's see how far back we are. He's got, so it's per bird. Oh, I get a cherry. Thank you, bro. Okay, so I need, if I put an egg here, that'll give me 3, because he's got 4 birds that he's laid. So it's each bird. It doesn't matter how many eggs are on him. It's each bird. So we are going to do that, I think. So we're going to go 1, 2. Make sure that all, there we go, 3. Into a cherry to lay another one. They're all full. And we'll just put another one on you. Okay. And then I can tuck a card, which I don't have any. Okay. Now let's see where I'm at. That's right, baby. I'm in the lead now. See if we can keep that. I need to draw some cards. When another player takes a lay egg action, phenomenal. So we will put an egg right here. I love these abilities that you get from other players, that whenever they do actions, you get something, you know? That's the kind of card you kind of want to look for if you can. So we're going to do this one here. Draw some cards up. So choose 2 cards. I will take you Dick Sissel. Yep. Okay, we'll grab you. And we'll grab one off the top. How's that sound? And then we are going to get rid of an egg to draw another one. We will get rid of yours. And we'll draw another one off the top. Okay. All right. And then if we go down here, it says all players draw a card from the deck. So that'll give me another one. Okay. And then the player with the fewest birds in their water area, which is Edward Longhorn again. Give me. I won it. That's good. Okay, last round. So right now, I've got to get as many eggs as I can in my grassy area. Which I have 1, 2, 3, 4 areas I could still put some in. That's good. All right. How am I doing on my bonuses? Right now I'm at 4, so I'm getting no points for that one. But I am getting 3 points for this one so far. If I can do just one more, that'd be phenomenal, which I should. All right, I need to get at least one more of these. Okay. All right, so let's head up here. Let's grab some resources. Who do we want to play? Goodness, stop it's hard to cycle through birds. I wonder if I could do it simpler, but I cannot. You have to do it like this. Tuck a card from here. No, I don't care about that. Roll all the dice not in the feeder. That could be good. And he does hold a lot of eggs. Tuck a card from behind. Actually, I think I like this one. So, excuse me. Let's do this. I want a wheat, and a worm. So, wheat, and yes, I want to go first. Thank you. And I want this worm. Thank you. And then I get to draw 2 cards. Draw 2 new bonus cards and keep 1. When played, draw 2 cards. Boy, you're worth 9 points. My gosh, aren't you a chunky boy? We'll grab you. And we'll just take one off the top. Now I have to discard 1. Get rid of you. Alright. Got 4 actions left. I have the resources I need to be able to plant one. I'm going to plant a bird. To place a bird. So that's what we're going to do. And we wanted to do... Oh. When another player takes the lay egg... Oh, perfect. And I want to put it on you. That works. And we'll do it. Okay. There we go. Yeah. All right. And I also gain a cherry. Okay. Wait. Can I? I could put down Chunky Boy. He's worth 9 points. That's a lot. He doesn't hold a lot of eggs, but... It was this one here that we were thinking about doing, though. Not... Well, Chunky Boy, get back there. Stop it. It's you. I want to do him instead, though. And the only reason is because then I could lay an egg on him by getting rid of one of my cards in the habitat I need to be able to try to win this challenge here. So, there we go. So I got to get rid of 2 eggs. That's fine. There we go. All right. So we got 3 actions left. And I wonder if I can get Chunky Boy down fast enough. Ooh, look at that. I get to do it again. Player's laying. All right. Oop. All right. We got 3 actions. Let's go up here. Let's grab some resources. We want worms. And we want wheat. But we'll grab this and re-roll. And then we will grab a worm. Okay. And then yes. I will pick Mrs. Honeypeck. She gets to go first. Okay. They didn't do what I was hoping they would do. I wanted to re-roll both of these. Fine. I'll take a mouse. Okay. Yes. Now I get to draw 2 cards. Don't really matter. Not going to be able to do much. So I'm just going to take both of these. And we'll get rid of you. Because I know what I'm doing. I'm just going to put Chunky Boy here. And then I'm going to lay eggs. And then... Whoosh, Miss Honeypeck's got 11. I got to beat Mrs. Honeypeck. Okay. Give me another one. Boop. Okay. Up here maybe? There we go. Perfect. Okay. They've laid eggs. Oh, she laid eggs again. Oh! Okay. So... Where you at, Chunky? There you go. Ah, not you. I don't want to. Wait a minute, can I put him there? There he is, yeah. Alright, good enough for me. Don't care. I will spend eggs from 1, And 2. Go. 9 points, baby. And in my last action, I'm just going to lay eggs again. And I want to get all these eggs laid on all these birds to try to win this last one. No available slots. Oh, it says I don't have any available slots, so... Okay. Oop, there we go. Last action, we're going to do here, and then I'm going to be able to do all this stuff here, so... Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I have no resources to be able to lay another one. Tuck a card. Yep. Lay an egg on a current bird. Yes. Bam. Now he's finished. Tuck a card. Yes. No available slots to lay an egg, and boom. Shoot. Sorry. I wanted to... No slots available to lay an egg. Did I win it? I was wanting to check. Yes. That's right, Mrs. Honey Peck. Can't beat me. I'm a honey badger. Alright, this is it. See how well I did. That's the birds, the victory points on the birds. That's our bonus cards. End of round goals, which I smoked them in that. Each egg, which, I mean, I really think I did well in this. Food on cards, which I did not have any. Tucked cards, I have a few. 95. Good game, Edward Longhorn and Mrs. Honeypeck. All right, so I don't want to archive that. Nope. There's expansions to this. I don't have any of the expansions. I might look into them later. You can play online. There's something weird you can do. Check this out if you wanted to. Excuse me. You can have trivia activation. So whenever you play a bird, there's like this voiceover that tells you about the bird. And it's like, hey, this bird is blah, 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 known for this, blah, blah, blah. It's very distracting. It's cute at first, but after a while, you get real sick of hearing that. But there's other things you can do too. Fun game though. I really enjoy it. I think it works just as well as the physical copy, but I enjoy it quite a bit. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please click like, subscribe, and look for more videos coming pretty soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.